Leader of chorus of old men. Awake, friends of freedom, let us hold ourselves ready to act. Chorus of old men. Singing. I suspect a mighty peril, I foresee another tyranny like Hippias. I am sore afraid the Laconians assembled here with Clisthenes have, by a stratagem of war, stirred up these women, enemies of the gods, to seize upon our treasury and the funds whereby I lived. Leader of chorus of old men. Is it not a sin and a shame for them to interfere in advising the citizens, to prate of shields and lances, and to ally themselves with Laconians, fellows I trust no more than I would so many famished wolves? The whole thing, my friends, is nothing else but an attempt to re-establish tyranny. But I will never submit, I will be on my guard for the future, I will always carry a blade hidden under myrtle boughs, I will post myself in the public square under arms, shoulder to shoulder with Aristophanes, and now, to make a start, I must just break a few of that cursed old jade's teeth yonder. Leader of chorus of women. Nay, never play the brave man, else when you go back home, your own mother won't know you. But, dear friends and allies, first let us lay our burdens down. Chorus of women. Singing. Then, citizens all, hear what I have to say. I have useful counsel to give our city, which deserves it well at my hands for the brilliant distinctions it has lavished on my girlhood. At 7 years of age, I carried the sacred vessels, at 10, I pounded barley for the altar of Athena, next, clad in a robe of yellow silk, I played the bear to Artemis at the Brauronia, presently, when I was grown up, a tall, handsome maiden, they put a necklace of dried figs about my neck, and I was one of the Canephori. Leader of chorus of women. So surely I am bound to give my best advice to Athens. What matters that I was born a woman, if I can cure your misfortunes? I pay my share of tolls and taxes, by giving men to the state. But you miserable greybeards, you contribute nothing to the public charges, on the contrary, you have wasted the treasure of our forefathers, as it was called, the treasure amassed in the days of the Persian wars. You pay nothing at all in return, and into the bargain you endanger our lives and liberties by your mistakes. Have you one word to say for yourselves? Ah! Don't irritate me, you there, or I'll lay my slipper across your jaws, and it's pretty heavy. Chorus of old men. Singing. Outrage upon outrage. Things are going from bad to worse. Let us punish the minxes, every one of us that has balls to boast of. Come, off with our tunics, for a man must savor of manhood. Come, my friends, let us strip naked from head to foot. Courage, I say, we who in our day garrisoned Lysistrata, let us be young again, and shake off eld. Leader of chorus of old men. If we give them the least hold over us, that's the end. Their audacity will know no bounds. We shall see them building ships, and fighting sea fights, like Artemisia, and, if they want to mount and ride as cavalry, we had best cashier the knights, for indeed women excel in riding, and have a fine, firm seat for the gallop. Just think of all those squadrons of Amazons Mikan has painted for us engaged in hand-to-hand combat with men. Come then, we must now fit collars to all these willing necks. Chorus of women. Singing. By the blessed goddesses, if you anger me, I will let loose the beast of my evil passions, and a very hailstorm of blows will set you yelling for help. Come, dames, off with your tunics, and quick's the word, women must smell the smell of women in the throes of passion. Now just you dare to measure strength with me, old greybeard, and I warrant you'll never eat garlic or black beans any more. No, not a word. My anger is at boiling point, and I'll do with you what the beetle did with the eagle's eggs. Leader of chorus of women. I laugh at your threats, so long as I have on my side Lampeto here, and the noble Theban, my dear Ismenia. Pass decree on decree, you can do us no hurt, you wretch abhorred of all your fellows. Why, Only yesterday, on occasion of the feast of Hecate, I asked my neighbors of Boeotia for one of their daughters, for whom my girls have a lively liking, a fine, fat eel to wit, and if they did not refuse, all along of your silly decrees. We shall never cease to suffer the like, till someone gives you a neat trip up and breaks your neck for you. To Lysistrata. As she comes out from the Acropolis. You, Lysistrata, you who are leader of our glorious enterprise, why do I see you coming towards me with so gloomy an air? Lysistrata. It's the behavior of these naughty women, it's the female heart and female weakness that so discourage me. Leader of chorus of women. Tell us, what is it? Lysistrata. I only tell the simple truth. Leader of chorus of women. What has happened so disconcerting? Come, tell your friends. Lysistrata. Oh. The thing is so hard to tell yet so impossible to conceal. Leader of chorus of women. Never seek to hide any ill that has befallen our cause. Lysistrata. To blurt it out in a word we want laying. Leader of chorus of women. Oh. Zeus, oh. Zeus. Lysistrata. What use calling upon Zeus? The thing is even as I say. I cannot stop them any longer from lusting after the men. They are all for deserting. The first I caught was slipping out by the postern gate near the cave of Pan, another was letting herself down by a rope and pulley, a third was busy preparing her escape, while a fourth, perched on a bird's back, was just taking wing for Orsilochus' house, when I seized her by the hair. One and all, they are inventing excuses to be off home. Pointing to the gate. Look! There goes one, trying to get out. Hello there! Whither away so fast? First woman. I want to go home, I have some Milesian wool in the house, which is getting all eaten up by the worms. Lysistrata. Bah! You and your worms. Go back, I say. First woman. I will return immediately, I swear I will by the two goddesses. I only have just to spread it out on the bed. Lysistrata. You shall not do anything of the kind. I say, you shall not go. First woman. Must I leave my wool to spoil then? Lysistrata. Yes, if need be. Second woman. Unhappy woman that I am. Alas for my flax! I've left it at home unstripped. Lysistrata. So, here's another trying to escape to go home and strip her flax. Second woman. Oh! I swear by the goddess of light, the instant I have put it in condition I will come straight back. Lysistrata. You shall do nothing of the kind. If once you began, others would want to follow suit. Third woman. Oh! Goddess divine, Ilithyia, patroness of women in labor, stay the birth, till I have reached a spot less hallowed than Athena's mount. Lysistrata. What mean you by these silly tales? Third woman. I am going to have a child now, this minute. Lysistrata. But you were not pregnant yesterday. Third woman. Well, I am today. Oh! Let me go in search of the midwife, Lysistrata, quick, quick. Lysistrata. What is this fable you are telling me? Feeling her stomach. Ah! What have you got there so hard? Third woman. A male child. Lysistrata. No, by Aphrodite. Nothing of the sort. Why, it feels like something hollow, a pot or a kettle. Opening her robe. Oh! You silly creature, if you have not got the sacred helmet of Pallas and you said you were with child. Third woman. And so I am, by Zeus, I am. Lysistrata. Then why this helmet, pray? Third woman. For fear my pains should seize me in the Acropolis, I mean to lay my eggs in this helmet, as the doves do. Lysistrata. Excuses and pretenses every word. The thing's as clear as daylight. Anyway, you must stay here now till the 5th day, your day of purification. Third woman. I cannot sleep any more in the Acropolis, now I have seen the snake that guards the temple. Fourth woman. Ah! And those awful owls with their dismal hooting. I cannot get a wink of rest, and I'm just dying of fatigue. Lysistrata. You wicked women, have done with your falsehoods. You want your husbands, that's plain enough. But don't you think they want you just as badly? They are spending dreadful nights, oh! I know that well enough. But hold out, my dears, hold out. A little more patience, and the victory will be ours. An oracle promises us success, if only we remain united. Shall I repeat the words? Third woman. Yes, tell us what the oracle declares. Lysistrata. Silence then. Now when as the swallows, fleeing before the hoopoes, shall have all flocked together in one place, and shall refrain them from all amorous commerce, then will be the end of all the ills of life, yea, and Zeus, who doth thunder in the skies, shall set above what was erst below. Third woman. What? Shall the men be underneath? Lysistrata. But if dissension do arise among the swallows, and they take wing from the holy temple, it will be said there is never a more wanton bird in all the world. Third woman. Ye gods! The prophecy is clear. Lysistrata. Nay, never let us be cast down by calamity. Let us be brave to bear, and go back to our posts. It would be shameful indeed not to trust the promises of the oracle. They all go back into the Acropolis. Chorus of old men. Singing. I want to tell you a fable they used to relate to me when I was a little boy. This is it. Once upon a time there was a young man called Melanion, who hated the thought of marriage so sorely that he fled away to the wilds. So he dwelt in the mountains, wove himself nets, and caught hares. He never came back, he had such a horror of women. As chaste as Melanion, we loathe the jades just as much as he did. An old man. Beginning a brief duet with one of the women. You dear old woman, I would fain kiss you. Woman. I will set you crying without onions. Old man. And give you a sound kicking. Woman. Pointing. Ah, ha. What a dense forest you have there. Old man. So was Myronides one of the bushiest of men of this side, his backside was all black, and he terrified his enemies as much as Phormio. Chorus of women. Singing. I want to tell you a fable too, to match yours about Melanion. Once there was a certain man called Timon, a tough customer, and a whimsical, a true son of the Furies, with a face that seemed to glare out of a thorn bush. He withdrew from the world because he couldn't abide bad men, after vomiting 1,000 curses at them. He had a holy horror of ill-conditioned fellows, but he was mighty tender towards women. Woman. Beginning another duet. Suppose I up and broke your jaw for you. Old man. I am not a bit afraid of you. Woman. Suppose I let fly a good kick at you? Old man. I should see your thing then. Woman. You would see that, for all my age, it is very well plucked. Lysistrata. Rushing out of the Acropolis. Ho there! Come quick, come quick! One of the women. What is it? Why these cries? Lysistrata. Man! Man! I see him approaching all afire with the flames of love. Oh! Divine Queen of Cyprus, Paphos, and Cythera, I pray you still be propitious to our enterprise. Woman. Where is he, this unknown foe? Lysistrata. Over there beside the temple of Demeter. Woman. Yes, indeed, I see him, but who is he? Lysistrata. Look, look. Do any of you recognize him? Myrrhine. Joyfully. I do, I do. It's my husband Synesius. Lysistrata. To work then. Be it your task to inflame and torture and torment him. Seductions, caresses, provocations, refusals, try every means. Grant every favor, always accepting what is forbidden by our oath on the wine bowl. Myrrhine. Have no fear, I'll do it. Lysistrata. Well, I shall stay here to help you cajole the man and set his passions aflame. The rest of you withdraw. Synesius enters, in obvious and extreme sexual excitement. A slave follows him carrying an infant. Synesius. Alas! Alas! How I am tortured by spasm and rigid convulsion. Oh! I am racked on the wheel. Lysistrata. Who is this that dares to pass our lines? Synesius. It is I. Lysistrata. What, a man? Synesius. Very much so. Lysistrata. Get out. Synesius. But who are you that thus repulses me? Lysistrata. The sentinel of the day. Synesius. For the God's sake, call Myrrhine. Lysistrata. Call Myrrhine, you say? And who are you? Synesius. I am her husband, Synesius, son of Paeon. Lysistrata. Ah! Good day, my dear friend. Your name is not unknown amongst us. Your wife has it forever on her lips, and she never touches an egg or an apple without saying, "This is for Synesius." Synesius. Really and truly? Lysistrata. Yes, indeed, by Aphrodite. And if we fall to talking of men, quick your wife declares, oh! All the rest, they're good for nothing compared with Synesius. Synesius. Oh! Please, please go and call her to me. Lysistrata. And what will you give me for my trouble? Synesius. Anything I've got, if you like. Pointing to the evidence of his condition, I will give you what I have here. Lysistrata. Well, well, I will tell her to come. She enters the Acropolis. Synesius. Quick, oh! Be quick. Life has no more charms for me since she left my house. I am sad, sad, when I go indoors, it all seems so empty, my victuals have lost their savor. And all because of this erection that I can't get rid of. Myrrhine. To Lysistrata, over her shoulder. I love him, oh! I love him, but he won't let himself be loved. No. I shall not come. Synesius. Myrrhine, my little darling Myrrhine, what are you saying? Come down to me quick. Myrrhine. No indeed, not I. Synesius. I call you, Myrrhine, Myrrhine, won't you please come? Myrrhine. Why should you call me? You do not want me. Synesius. Not want you. Why, here I stand, stiff with desire. Myrrhine. Goodbye. She turns, as if to go. Synesius. Oh! Myrrhine, Myrrhine, in our child's name, hear me, at any rate hear the child. Little lad, call your mother. Child. Mama, mama, mama. Synesius. There, listen. Don't you pity the poor child? It's 6 days now you've never washed and never fed the child. Myrrhine. Poor darling, your father takes mighty little care of you. Synesius. Come down, dearest, come down for the child's sake. Mere Rhine. Ah! What a thing it is to be a mother. Well, well, we must come down, I suppose. Synesius. As Mere Rhine approaches. Why, how much younger and prettier she looks. And how she looks at me so lovingly. Her cruelty and scorn only redouble my passion. Mere Rhine. Ignoring him, to the child. You are as sweet as your father is provoking. Let me kiss you, my treasure, mother's darling. Synesius. Ah! What a bad thing it is to let yourself be led away by other women. Why give me such pain and suffering, and yourself into the bargain? Mere Rhine. As he is about to embrace her. Hands off, sir. Synesius. Everything is going to rack and ruin in the house. Mere Rhine. I don't care. Synesius. But your web that's all being pecked to pieces by the cocks and hens, don't you care for that? Mere Rhine. Precious little. Synesius. An Aphrodite, whose mysteries you have not celebrated for so long. Oh! Won't you please come back home? Mere Rhine. No, least, not till a sound treaty puts an end to the war. Synesius. Well, if you wish it so much, why, we'll make it, your treaty. Mere Rhine. Well and good. When that's done, I will come home. Till then, I am bound by an oath. Synesius. At any rate, lie with me for a little while. Mere Rhine. No, no, no. She hesitates, but just the same I can't say I don't love you. Synesius. You love me? Then why refuse to lie with me, my little girl, my sweet Mere Rhine? Mere Rhine. Pretending to be shocked. You must be joking. What, before the child? Synesius. To the slave. Manes, carry the lad home. There, you see, the child is gone, there's nothing to hinder us, won't you lie down now? Mere Rhine. But, miserable man, where? Synesius. In the cave of Pan, nothing could be better. Mere Rhine. But how shall I purify myself before going back into the citadel? Synesius. Nothing easier. You can wash at the clepsydra. Mere Rhine. But my oath? Do you want me to perjure myself? Synesius. I'll take all responsibility, don't worry. Mere Rhine. Well, I'll be off, then, and find a bed for us. Synesius. There's no point in that, surely we can lie on the ground. Mere Rhine. No, no. Even though you are bad, I don't like your lying on the bare earth. She goes back into the Acropolis. Synesius. Enraptured. Ah! How the dear girl loves me. Mere Rhine. Coming back with a cot. Come, get to bed quick, I am going to undress. But, oh dear, we must get a mattress. Synesius. A mattress? Oh. No, never mind about that. Mere Rhine. No, by Artemis. Lie on the bare sacking? Never. That would be squalid. Synesius. Kiss me. Mere Rhine. Wait a minute. She leaves him again. Synesius. Good God, hurry up. Mere Rhine. Coming back with a mattress. Here is a mattress. Lie down, I am just going to undress. But you've got no pillow. Synesius. I don't want one either. Mere Rhine. But I do. She leaves him again. Synesius. Oh God, she treats my tool just like Heracles. Mere Rhine. Coming back with a pillow. There, lift your head, dear. Wondering what else to tantalize him with, to herself. Is that all, I wonder? Synesius. Misunderstanding. Surely. There's nothing else. Come, my treasure. Mere Rhine. I am just unfastening my girdle. But remember what you promised me about making peace, mind you keep your word. Synesius. Yes, upon my life I will. Mere Rhine. Why, you have no blanket? Synesius. My God, what difference does that make? What I want is to make love. Mere Rhine. Going out again. Never fear directly. I'll be back in no time. Synesius. The woman will kill me with her blankets. Mere Rhine. Coming back with a blanket. Now, get yourself up. Synesius. Pointing. I've got this up. Mere Rhine. Wouldn't you like me to send you? Synesius. No, by Apollo, no, please don't. Mere Rhine. Yes, by Aphrodite, but I will, whether you like it or not. She goes out again. Synesius. God, I wish she'd hurry up and get through with all this. Mere Rhine. Coming back with a flask of perfume. Hold out your hand, now rub it in. Synesius. Oh. In Apollo's name, I don't much like the smell of it, but perhaps it will improve when it's well rubbed in. It does not somehow smack of the marriage bed. Mere Rhine. Oh dear. What a scatterbrain I am, if I haven't gone and brought Rhodian perfumes. Synesius. Never mind, dearest, let it go now. Mere Rhine. You don't really mean that. She goes. Synesius. Damn the man who invented perfumes. Mere Rhine. Coming back with another flask. Here, take this bottle. Synesius. I have a better one already for you, darling. Come, you provoking creature, to bed with you, and don't bring another thing. Mere Rhine. Coming, I'm just slipping off my shoes. Dear boy, will you vote for peace? Synesius. I'll think about it. Mere Rhine runs away. I'm a dead man, she is killing me. She has gone, and left me in torment. In tragic style. I must have someone to lay, I must. Ah me. The loveliest of women has chooses and cheated me. Poor little lad, how am I to give you what you want so badly? Where is Kinolopex? Quick, man, get him a nurse, do. Leader of chorus of old men. Poor, miserable wretch, balked in your amorousness. What tortures are yours? Ah! You fill me with pity. Could any man's back and loins stand such a strain? He stands stiff and rigid, and there's never a wench to help him. Synesius. Ye gods in heaven, what pains I suffer. Leader of chorus of old men. Well, there it is, it's her doing, that abandoned hussy. Synesius. No. Rather say that sweetest, dearest darling. He departs. Leader of chorus of old men. That dearest darling? No, that hussy, say I. Zeus, thou god of the skies, canst not let loose a hurricane, to sweep them all up into the air, and whirl them round, then drop them down crash. And impale them on the point of this man's tool. A Spartan. Herald enters, he shows signs of being in the same condition as Synesius. Herald. Say, Where shall I find the Senate and the Prytanes? I am bearer of dispatches. An Athenian magistrate enters. Magistrate. Are you a man or a Priapus? Herald with an effort at officiousness. Don't be stupid. I am a herald, of course, I swear I am, and I come from Sparta about making peace. Magistrate pointing. But look, you are hiding a lance under your clothes, surely. Herald embarrassed. No, nothing of the sort. Magistrate. Then why do you turn away like that, and hold your cloak out from your body? Have you got swellings in the groin from your journey? Herald. By the twin brethren. The man's an old maniac. Magistrate. But you've got an erection. You lewd fellow. Herald. I tell you no. But enough of this foolery. Magistrate. Pointing. Well, what is it you have there then? Herald. A Lacedaemonian skydle. Magistrate. Oh, indeed, a skydle, is it? Well, well, speak out frankly, I know all about these matters. How are things going at Sparta now? Herald. Why, everything is turned upside down at Sparta, and all the allies have erections. We simply must have Pellene. Magistrate. What is the reason of it all? Is it the god Pan's doing? Herald. No, it's all the work of Lampito and the women who are acting at her instigation, they have kicked the men out from between their thighs. Magistrate. But what are you doing about it? Herald. We are at our wits' end, we walk bent double, just as if we were carrying lanterns in a wind. The Jates have sworn we shall not so much as touch them till we have all agreed to conclude peace. Magistrate. Ah! I see now, it's a general conspiracy embracing all Greece. Go back to Sparta and bid them send envoys plenipotentiary to treat for peace. I will urge our senators myself to name plenipotentiaries from us, and to persuade them, why, I will show them my own tool. Herald. What could be better? I fly at your command. They go out in opposite directions. Leader of chorus of old men. No wild beast is there, no flame of fire, more fierce and untamable than woman, the leopard is less savage and shameless. Leader of chorus of women. And yet you dare to make war upon me, wretch, when you might have me for your most faithful friend and ally. Leader of chorus of old men. Never, never can my hatred cease towards women. Leader of chorus of women. Well, suit yourself. Still I cannot bear to leave you all naked as you are, folks would laugh at you. Come, I am going to put this tunic on you. Leader of chorus of old men. You are right, upon my word. It was only in my confounded fit of rage that I took it off. Leader of chorus of women. Now at any rate you look like a man, and they won't make fun of you. Ah! If you had not offended me so badly, I would take out that nasty insect you have in your eye for you. Leader of chorus of old men. Ah! So that's what was annoying me so. Look, here's a ring, just remove the insect, and show it to me. By Zeus! It has been hurting my eye for a long time now. Leader of chorus of women. Well, I agree, though your manners are not over and above pleasant. Oh, what a huge great gnat! Just look. It's from Trichorithus, for sure. Leader of chorus of old men. 1,000 thanks. The creature was digging a regular well in my eye, now that it's gone, my tears can flow freely. Leader of chorus of women. I will wipe them for you, bad, naughty man though you are. Now, just one kiss. Leader of chorus of old men. A kiss? Certainly not. Leader of chorus of women. Just one, whether you like it or not. Leader of chorus of old men. Oh! Those confounded women! How they do cajole us! How true the saying, 'tis impossible to live with the baggage, impossible to live without em. Come, let us agree for the future not to regard each other any more as enemies, and to clinch the bargain, let us sing a choric song. Combined chorus of women and old men. Singing. We desire, Athenians, to speak ill of no man, but on the contrary to say much good of everyone, and to do the like. We have had enough of misfortunes and calamities. If there is any man or woman who wants a bit of money 2 or 3 minas or so, well, our purse is full. If only peace is concluded, the borrower will not have to pay back. Also I'm inviting to supper a few Charistian friends, who are excellently well qualified. I have still a drop of good soup left, and a young porker I'm going to kill, and the flesh will be sweet and tender. I shall expect you at my house today, but first away to the baths with you and your children, then come all of you, ask no one's leave, but walk straight up, as if you were at home, never fear, the door will be shut in your faces. Leader of chorus of old men. Ah! Here come the envoys from Sparta with their long flowing beards, why, you would think they wore pigsties between their thighs. Enter the Laconian envoys. Afflicted like their herald. Hail to you, first of all, Laconians, then tell us how you fare. Laconian envoy. No need for many words, you can see what a state we are in. Leader of chorus of old men. Alas! The situation grows more and more strained. The intensity of the thing is simply frightful. Laconian envoy. It's beyond belief. But to work. Summon your commissioners, and let us patch up the best peace we may. Leader of chorus of old men. Ah! Our men too, like wrestlers in the arena, cannot endure a rag over their bellies, it's an athlete's malady, which only exercise can remedy. The magistrate returns, he too now has an evident reason to desire peace. Magistrate. Can anybody tell us where Lysistrata is? Surely she will have some compassion on our condition. Leader of chorus of old men pointing. Look! Now he has the very same complaint. To the magistrate. Don't you feel a strong nervous tension in the morning? Magistrate. Yes, and a dreadful, dreadful torture it is. Unless peace is made very soon, we shall find no recourse but to make love to Clisthenes. Leader of chorus of old men. Take my advice, and arrange your clothes as best you can, one of the fellows who mutilated the Hermes might see you. Magistrate. Right, by Zeus. He endeavors, not too successfully, to conceal his condition. Laconian envoy. Quite right, by the Dioscuri. There, I will put on my tunic. Magistrate. Oh! What a terrible state we are in! Greeting to you, Laconian fellow sufferers. Laconian envoy. Addressing one of his countrymen. Ah! My boy, what a terrible thing it would have been if these fellows had seen us just now when we were on full stand. Magistrate. Speak out, Laconians, what is it brings you here? Laconian envoy. We have come to treat for peace. Magistrate. Well said, we are of the same mind. Better call Lysistrata, then, she is the only person will bring us to terms. Laconian envoy. Yes, yes, and Lysistratus into the bargain, if you will. Magistrate. Needless to call her, she has heard your voices, and here she comes. She comes out of the Acropolis. Leader of chorus of old men. Hail, boldest and bravest of womankind. The time is come to show yourself in turn uncompromising and conciliatory, exacting and yielding, haughty and condescending. Call up all your skill and artfulness. Lo! The foremost men in Hellas, seduced by your fascinations, are agreed to entrust you with the task of ending their quarrels. Lysistrata. It will be an easy task if only they refrain from mutual indulgence in masculine love. If they do, I shall know the fact at once. Now, where is the gentle goddess Peace? The goddess, in the form of a beautiful nude girl, is brought in by the machine. Lead hither the Laconian envoys. But, look you, no roughness or violence, our husbands always behaved so boorishly. Bring them to me with smiles, as women should. If any refuse to give you his hand, then take hold of his tool. Bring up the Athenians too, you may lead them either way. Laconians, approach, and you, Athenians, on my other side. Now hearken all. I am but a woman, but I have good common sense. Nature has endowed me with discriminating judgment, which I have yet further developed, thanks to the wise teachings of my father and the elders of the city. First I must bring a reproach against you that applies equally to both sides. At Olympia, and Thermopylae, and Delphi, and a score of other places too numerous to mention, you celebrate before the same altars ceremonies common to all Hellenes, yet you go cutting each other's throats, and sacking Hellenic cities, when all the while the barbarian yonder is threatening you. That is my first point. Magistrate. Devouring the goddess with his eyes. Good God, this erection is killing me. Lysistrata. Now it is to you I address myself, Laconians. Have you forgotten how Pericles, your own countryman, sat a suppliant before our altars? How pale he was in his purple robes! He had come to crave an army of us. It was the time when Messenia was pressing you sore, and the sea god was shaking the earth. Cimon marched to your aid at the head of 4,000 hoplites, and saved Lacedaemon. And, after such a service as that, you ravage the soil of your benefactors. Magistrate. They do wrong, very wrong, Lysistrata. Laconian envoy. We do wrong, very wrong. Looking at the goddess, ah! Great gods! What a lovely bottom Peace has! Lysistrata. And now a word to the Athenians. Have you no memory left of how, in the days when you wore the tunic of slaves, the Laconians came, spear in hand, and slew a host of Thessalians and partisans of Hippias the tyrant? They, and they only, fought on your side on that eventful day. They delivered you from despotism, and thanks to them our nation could change the short tunic of the slave for the long cloak of the free man. Laconian envoy. Looking at Lysistrata. I have never seen a woman of more gracious dignity. Magistrate. Looking at Peace. I have never seen a woman with a finer body. Lysistrata. Bound by such ties of mutual kindness, how can you bear to be at war? Stop, stay the hateful strife, be reconciled, what hinders you? Laconian envoy. We are quite ready, if they will give us back our rampart. Lysistrata. What rampart, my dear man? Laconian envoy. Pylus, which we have been asking for and craving for ever so long. Magistrate. In the sea god's name, you shall never have it. Lysistrata. Agree, my friends, agree. Magistrate. But then what city shall we be able to stir up trouble in? Lysistrata. Ask for another place in exchange. Magistrate. Ah! That's the ticket. Well, to begin with, give us Echinus, the Maliac Gulf adjoining, and the 2 legs of Megara. Laconian envoy. No, by the Dioscuri, surely not all that, my dear sir. Lysistrata. Come to terms, never make a difficulty of 2 legs more or less. Magistrate. His eye on Peace. Well, I'm ready to strip down and get to work right now. He takes off his mantle. Laconian envoy. Following out this idea. And I also, to dung it to start with. Lysistrata. That's just what you shall do, once peace is signed. So, if you really want to make it, go consult your allies about the matter. Magistrate. What allies, I should like to know. Why, we are all erected, there's no one who is not mad to be mating. What we all want is to be in bed with our wives, how should our allies fail to second our project? Laconian envoy. And ours too, for certain sure. Magistrate. The Charistians first and foremost by the gods. Lysistrata. Well said, indeed. Now go and purify yourselves for entering the Acropolis, where the women invite you to supper, we will empty our provision baskets to do you honor. At table, you will exchange oaths and pledges, then each man will go home with his wife. Magistrate. Come along then, and as quick as may be. Laconian envoy. Lead on, I'm your man. Magistrate. Quick, quick's the word, say I. They follow Lysistrata into the Acropolis. Chorus of women. Singing. Embroidered stuffs, and dainty tunics, and flowing gowns, and golden ornaments, everything I have, I offer them to you with all my heart, take them all for your children, for your girls, in case they are chosen Canephori. I invite you every one to enter, come in and choose whatever you will, there is nothing so well fastened, you cannot break the seals, and carry away the contents. Look about you everywhere, you won't find a blessed thing, unless you have sharper eyes than mine. And if any of you lacks corn to feed his slaves and his young and numerous family, why, I have a few grains of wheat at home, let him take what I have to give, a big 12-pound loaf included. So let my poorer neighbors all come with bags and wallets, my man, Manes, shall give them corn, but I warn them not to come near my door, but beware the dog. Another magistrate enters, and begins knocking at the gate. Second magistrate. I say, you, open the door. To the women. Go your way, I tell you. As the women sit down in front of the gate. Why, bless me, they're sitting down now, I shall have to singe 'em with my torch to make 'em stir. What impudence! I won't take this. Oh, well, if it's absolutely necessary, just to please you, we'll have to take the trouble. An Athenian. And I'll share it with you. He brandishes the torch he is carrying and they. Chorus of women departs. The chorus of old men follows shortly after. Second magistrate. No, no, you must be off or I'll tear your hair out, I will, be off, I say, and don't annoy the Laconian envoys, they're just coming out from the banquet hall. Athenian. Such a merry banquet I've never seen before. The Laconians were simply charming. After the drink is in, why, we're all wise men, every one of us. Magistrate. It's only natural, to be sure, for sober, we're all fools. Take my advice, my fellow countrymen, our envoys should always be drunk. We go to Sparta, we enter the city sober, why, we must be picking a quarrel directly. We don't understand what they say to us, we imagine a lot they don't say at all, and we report home all wrong, all topsy-turvy. But, look you, today it's quite different, we're enchanted whatever happens, instead of Clitagora, they might sing us Telamon, and we should clap our hands just the same. A perjury or two into the bargain, why? What does that matter to merry companions in their cups? The two choruses return. But here they are back again. Will you be gone, you loafing scoundrels? The choruses retire again. Athenian. Aha! Here's the company coming out already. Two choruses, one Laconian and one Athenian, enter, dancing to the music of flutes, they are followed by the women under the leadership of Lysistrata. A Laconian. My dear, sweet friend, come, take your flute in hand, I would fain dance and sing my best in honor of the Athenians and our noble selves. Athenian. Yes, take your flute, in the god's name. What a delight to see him dance. Laconian dancing and singing. Oh! Mnemosyne. Inspire these men, inspire my muse who knows our exploits and those of the Athenians. With what a godlike ardor did they swoop down at Artemisium on the ships of the Medes. What a glorious victory was that! For the soldiers of Leonidas, they were like fierce boars whetting their tusks. The sweat ran down their faces, and drenched all their limbs, for verily the Persians were as many as the sands of the seashore. Oh! Artemis, huntress queen, whose arrows pierce the denizens of the woods, virgin goddess, be thou favorable to the peace we here conclude, through thee may our hearts be long united. May this treaty draw close for ever the bonds of a happy friendship. No more wiles and stratagems. Aid us, oh! Aid us, maiden huntress! Magistrate! All is for the best, and now, Laconians, take your wives away home with you, and you, Athenians, yours. May husband live happily with wife, and wife with husband. Dance, dance, to celebrate our bliss, and let us be heedful to avoid like mistakes for the future. Chorus of Athenians. Singing. Appear, appear, dancers, and the graces with you. Let us invoke, one and all, Artemis, and her heavenly brother, gracious Apollo, patron of the dance, and Dionysus, whose eye darts flame, as he steps forward surrounded by the Maenad maids, and Zeus, who wields the flashing lightning, and his august, thrice blessed spouse, the Queen of Heaven. These let us invoke, and all the other gods, calling all the inhabitants of the skies to witness the noble peace now concluded under the fond auspices of Aphrodite. Iopian. Iopian. Dance, leap, as in honor of a victory won. Euoi. Euoi. Euai. Euai. Magistrate. And you, our Laconian guests, sing us a new and inspiring strain. Laconian. Singing. Leave once more, oh! Leave once more the noble height of Taygetus, oh! Muse of Lacedaemon, and join us in singing the praises of Apollo of Amyclae, and Athena of the Brazen House, and the gallant twin sons of Tyndareus, who practice arms on the banks of the Eurotas river. Haste, haste hither with nimble-footed pace, let us sing Sparta, the city that delights in choruses divinely sweet and graceful dances, when our maidens bound lightly by the riverside, like frolicsome fillies, beating the ground with rapid steps and shaking their long locks in the wind, as bacchantes wave their wands in the wild revels of the wine god. At their head, oh! Chaste and beauteous goddess, daughter of Leto, Artemis, do thou lead the song and dance. With a fillet binding thy waving tresses, appear in thy loveliness, leap like a fawn, strike thy divine hands together to animate the dance, and aid us to renown the valiant goddess of battles, great Athena of the Brazen House. All depart, singing and dancing. Made by Donald Miller for Great Books of the Western Tradition.